Why, hello there, friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'll be giving a first-time reaction to an English rock band named Nothing But Thieves. This is a band that I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm excited today to be doing this deep dive. We're going to be checking out 3 pieces of their content, 2 songs, and 1 sort of personal video, which should give us a well-rounded idea of who they are. So we'll start out with the song I'm Not Made by Design, then jump into I'm assuming it's like a compilation of their funny moments, maybe behind the scenes or on stage, and then we'll jump into the final song, Love Song. Like I said, I don't really know much about this group, but apparently I was led to believe that they are actually a band that during the COVID period, so during the pandemic, actually started to write more of their music about mental health because, as we all well know, the pandemic was a terrible time for global mental health. And if I had to even think about my own mental health during that time, not that things were terrible, but they were not thriving either. And it's a weird time, 2020, 2021. How do I even begin? So for me as Sohum, like I would assume I experience time a little bit slower than maybe the average person. So if you ask me, Sohum, how long did 1 week feel? How long was this week for you? I may say, wow, this week felt like 3 weeks. This week felt like a month. And another person may say the exact opposite and in the other direction. But I feel like I process time a little bit slower. So something like the pandemic, which occurred over the span of many months and years, it felt like forever to me. But at the same time, looking back, it passed like the blink of an eye, almost as if nothing happened. Like no progress was made in my life. Things stagnated for me socially, maybe developmentally. It's a weird like limbo of a time in my life and the lives of so many people. So I'm glad that Nothing But Thieves were cognizant enough to realize many people are suffering with their mental health, and it's good to put out music that addresses those issues precisely. So all of that to say, I'm excited to hear from them for the first time today, which is all thanks to Gundala the Majestic. As always, Gundala, thank you so much. And she dedicates this to everyone who needs more fun in their life. Can't think of a better cause than that. Now, let's jump in.
I live on oxygen, a bastard monkey boy. Do what the hell I like, no see.
That's a gritty riff. Okay, we got some vocals on them. So he's sort of denying creation, right? I'm a bastard monkey boy is one of the first lines he started out with. And I like his voice. I like how he kind of opens up into that cry, especially at the end of the phrase. If you'll notice, a lot of rock singers and pop singers and R&B singers do this, especially at the end of their phrase, they'll sort of flip into a bit of a yodel or falsetto momentarily. That is the cry. It's like the break in the upper passaggio that allows you to sound like a yodel, kind of like that, but with more melody and finesse. And then he kind of opens up to an even larger falsetto, a clearer one later. And as we can hear, he's already capable of belting. So when you have all of that ability and heavy guitars, we've got a good track on our hands. Can you be satisfied? What's his name? Connor, the lead vocalist. Connor can sing. He's got runs, he's got falsetto, cries, maybe screams, maybe. Just love the droning note. Just strum one note, make a count. Drums are keeping it in lockstep as well. Oh. Oh, I love the taking of space here. It's like a reverse breakdown where there's less happening. Oh, they're building it up. That drum, you hear that drum set? The distortion on that. That's cool. Yeah. Sort of like Rage Against the Machine vibes momentarily. Earlier on, I would have said I was getting a bit of Muse in there with, is his name John Bellamy, the singer? I'm probably butchering that slightly. But you have this sort of like call and response structure that is fueled by, I don't know if it's anger or angst, but there's definite emotion behind the lyrical delivery. It's almost like you're refuting a cosmic belief, right? Because if I'm not made by design, then it's literally flying in the face of creationism. So you have this massive hook supported by the huge guitars, the nice consistent drums. But I think the shining star for me is the vocals. again, the dynamic range of a vocalist affords a band so much room to grow. It allows for almost infinite flexibility as far as I'm concerned in the direction you'd like to take your band, either in the short, mid-term, or long term. You can delve into different styles as well, and this is very very rock heavy, that's for sure, but there's like a defiant component to it, right? It's like energetic and rebellious, challenging conformity. So to me, a chorus like this sung with a big audience, I think this may be one of those like pandemic shows where they were performing live but weren't actually they didn't have a studio audience, because of course people had to socially distance and all that stuff. If there were a crowd for such a performance, I know they would all be headbanging, moshing, potentially singing along to that huge chorus. And regardless of what you guys believe in terms of being created or not, right, being designed or not, a song like this definitely gives the individual a lot of autonomy. And coming away from a song like this, you feel extremely powerful. So that's the first song. Let's check out their funny moments. I'm curious to see what they're all about.
Hello, we're Nothing But Thieves.
Hello, this is Connor.
And I'm Dom, and we're...
Hello, this is Connor.
Oh, I was told that they like to pretend like they're the other member, so they'll sometimes introduce themselves as the other member's name.
And I'm Dom.
We're in Nothing But Thieves.
And we are... Can't remember what I have to say next.
Oh, I knew it. Hi, this is Connor, and this is...
Phil.
We're from Nothing But Thieves. I'm Connor, I'm the singer.
I'm Phil, I play bass.
I'm Joe, I play guitar.
Dom, I play guitar.
I'm Stu and I'm the guitar tech.
Dom Cam.
Dom Cam. Right, we've got Connor and Price here from Nothing But Thieves. Where are we, boys? What's going on?
Reading Festival.
What year?
2018.
Who are you and what do you do in the band?
2018.
I am Dom and I play keyboard.
I'm Dom and I also play keyboard.
This is Joe.
And this is Dom.
We're in Nothing But Thieves, and you are watching Toasted.
It's like, how long has that running joke been going for? Because with a group of guys, it just gets funnier and funnier over time, and then there'll be this like sharp decline in the usage of that joke because for whatever reason it annoys everybody, and then a few months removed, maybe a few years removed, it comes back in full force. I could talk about the mechanics of guy group inside jokes all day.
In City Limits 2016, we are here with Connor and Dom from Nothing But Thieves. Gentlemen,
Hello.
welcome to Austin.
Good.
Refer to both of us under the abbreviation of Condom.
Yeah.
Condom.
Yeah, it's
Is
quicker.
that the
Stage duo couple name.
I'm just me.
just swap me in straight.
There it goes. There it goes. It switched.
Oh, I remember I like swapped my face with myself, and it made me look so much uglier. Why, if I combine myself with myself, do I not look how I look now?
Let's go for... Sometimes I just look at photos of David Beckham. I think everyone does that, so it's alright.
Right, I'm just going to get this out there because it actually annoys me. With every meal that Connor has, within seconds of the food even getting to his plate, he'll ask for ketchup on everything. It'll be the finest steak in the nicest restaurant in London and he'll bring his own jar of ketchup with him.
To me, it's like you have ketchup on a burger, so you ketchup with steak meat, you know. Whatever.
Maybe.
I think I just did.
Did you? Yeah, it's something we'll always disagree on as a band. It'll probably be the end of the band.
Right, the ketchup
argument. So
ketchup gate.
yeah, it won't be creative differences at the end of the band. It'll be that. So yeah, you heard it here first. That's where the tension is in the band.
For me, my secret sauce is chipotle mayo. Spicy chipotle mayo works as well, but chipotle mayo in all of its forms, it is lifeblood.
We have Nothing But Thieves. We've just played today. So how was your set? It all go okay?
How was the set?
It was good. You were about to cut him off already, weren't you? Before he finished his sentence, you rude boy.
I get very keen to talk about myself. How was the set for you, Joe?
Went really well. I thought we played well. I'm smashed, by the way, so I apologise.
We'll try and be very PC and we won't say anything too offensive. To then try and learn how to deal with a big stage again was a bit of a. We were quite confused, but I think you did great. You always do great.
I know.
And he's modest, and that's why he's one of my closest friends.
That's rough.
So what's your favourite cover you guys do?
Last Resort by Papa Roach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Phil, our bass player, claims it's the 10th.
Love that song.
It's in the top 10 best songs ever written, and I
Top 10 best songs though.
disagree. I say it's in the top 5 songs ever written.
5 is insane.
Alongside with the Beatles and the Linkin Park discography.
This is a joke, by the way.
Right, I was gonna say.
No, I totally believe you.
Well, it's a joke for you because you just like Adele, but you know, on a dark desert highway. What's that song? We don't want to talk about this anymore.
Hotel California.
It's getting embarrassing now.
So, which of the headliners are you most looking forward to this weekend? You got Radiohead tonight, are you into Foo Fighters or?
So here's the thing, right?
Dave Grohl.
Oh, that's a big cheer. Who's that? There's a lot of bands that we love, but mutually, I think the place that we all come together is Radiohead. So collectively, we say that.
Interesting.
Joe's going to talk about
It's a
Foo
good
Fighters
choice.
for about an hour now.
How long have we got?
As long as you need.
So Radiohead and Foo Fighters, probably if I was forced to choose at gunpoint, probably my 2 favourite bands of all time.
Okay.
Foo Fighters. Now, they've got a new song out.
I've listened to more Radiohead on the channel than we have Foo Fighters, and I think just in general my knowledge of Radiohead is up here. My Foo Fighters knowledge is a bit down here, unfortunately, but everything that I've heard from Dave Grohl, and even in the context of Prince, which we've done a lot of reactions to Prince over here, I'm interested in Foo Fighters as well. There's a lot to be discovered. And also I remember reacting to a performance with Heart with Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson, and the Foo Fighters too. So they kind of dip their hats into many different pools.
It's unbelievably good. Right, I wasn't sure about the last album. It's a bit, they did the documentary about it.
And are there any bands that you would just absolutely die to tour with, that you're just like really looking to tour with, or maybe even collaborate with?
Foo Fighters.
Yes.
I've said it from day one.
Yes.
Queens of the Stone Age, I heard somebody say.
Can you make that happen?
You know what? I think I'll see what I can do.
There's been a rumour. There's a rumour that we might meet Foo Fighters later, and they're my favourite band of all time. I play guitar because of that band, so if I get to meet them, I want to relive this every day.
Right.
You know mine. Go on.
I do know Joe's. Joe listened. Well, his dad used to drive him a lot to like fencing and stuff. Joe used to like stab people with like these foils or whatever they're called. And
Lance.
And he played him. He played him for the first time. Foo Fighters. What's the album?
One by One.
One by One. And All My Life comes in. It's a G power chord. And basically the that riff sort of made Joe go, do you know what? We're not going to fencing now. Turn the guitar around. Just turn the guitar around.
He used the opposite end to use as a foil.
And then Joe became the man he is today.
Yeah.
So there's that.
You hear a song that is so good that it just changes your life path. I'm sure anybody who loves music the way I do, you all can relate.
Smell like a brewery and not a nice one.
Foo Fighters are great.
Connor.
What is wrong with you two? You're so smashed.
Connor.
Why aren't you smashed?
Connor's very sensible and he looks after his voice. So Joe.
Actually, I won't have a beer to be fair.
Joe and I make up for the alcoholic consumption that he lacks. So I think collectively I'll say I'm looking forward to Radiohead, Joe's looking forward to Foo Fighters, and Connor's looking forward to Ed Sheeran. Next question, please.
So lastly, Circle
Hey, no
Wave
shade
just
on
said
Ed
that
Sheeran, he's good
they're
too.
ready to step up and do the next headline set. I reckon are you guys aiming for that as well?
I just don't think we aspire to be better than what we are now. I think we've hit a glass ceiling, and we all know it. Like everyone's sort of sat there just like these guys have blagged it this far, but everyone's it's very transparent, this career. Let's be honest. Like let's take a step back and be real.
I think I mean it'd be great, obviously. And Circle Waves are a great band. We watch them much. We play the same. We watch them. They're amazing live. Does it mean that we have to fight them for the headline slot? Because I think we'd do it. I would have them. I'd have them. There's 4 of them. There's 5 of us. I mean, Connor's half a man, but
it's a numbers game. So we've got 4.5 v4.
Great.
You're just getting slightly abused.
Yeah, bro's taking so many strays.
No, they're lovely boys. I wouldn't want to fight them. They're really nice.
Kieran's got really nice arms, actually.
There was a wayward lad stepped out one.
Some sea shanty.
That was good, though.
What was the last lie you told?
You pray forget yours because it's so frequent.
Yeah, quite frequent. I told Connor that I liked his outfit today and his hair.
My heavy metal Christmas jumper.
What is the? I think I missed it. I've been seeing the counter pop up here. Dom 3, Connor 0. I guess every time they like get a zinger or a roast, they get a extra number tallied.
Jumper.
What job would you have if you won a musician?
Oh my word. I don't know. Nothing. I would be a bum.
I think Connor would hire me just to boost his ego.
See, Dom 4 now.
What are you most scared of?
I pretty much hate spiders.
I'm worried about if I went on Come Dine With Me not winning.
And hair loss for him.
What's in your pockets right now?
My mobile and a plectrum.
Condoms, a joint, and my favourite memories from childhood written down on a post-it note.
What's the best way of cooking potatoes?
The best way? Mash. You got to have everything with mash.
Yeah, and actually boiling them in mash. So heating the mash up.
Chicken wings!
Also, like a life hack, if you guys are trying to like be on your health kick, sweet potatoes, very good for you, and you can make them into sweet potato fries, and it's basically like you're eating French fries, except they're a healthier version. They do taste different though.
Do your voice.
The 4th annual Monster Truck event's here at StubHub. My name's Cat Corbett.
Wow.
And I'm more than happy to be here.
You'll be 90, I'll still be using that on the air.
That's awesome, Cat.
There are lots of people there. People dancing, people shaking. People shaking the other people who were dancing, and people dancing the shakers. You can work out what that means.
What a load of waffle.
I know. I don't know how you deal with them.
Filler.
So Phil, what do? You just sit there looking surly. You just sit there looking surly.
What do you do?
I want to know what kind of moments you play in this band.
Surly, what does that mean? Let's Google. SURLY. Surly meaning. Bad-tempered and unfriendly. Oh no.
Sit there looking surly. You just sit there looking surly.
What do you do?
I want to know what components you play in this band emotionally.
I play the
mother.
What? He looks after us a bit.
I am the bass player.
I know that, but emotionally, what are you? You're the quiet. You're the quiet, brooding guy. All right.
Like unstable emotions.
Emotionally, I'm the unstable one.
Yeah, we've had some time off, so we're coming back to Croc FM to play.
To try and remember how to play.
I went record shopping with these two nuts, and we went to Amoeba Records, and we had a good day.
Great. That was really good.
That was really fun.
That's when we first met.
I know.
What was your first impressions of Connor? I didn't get on with him either.
Sorry about that.
This guy.
What's up?
Hi everyone.
Hello.
So we have a bunch of money, $106.7 to be exact, and we're going to see what we can do with it.
Now, this is, I'll read it, a unique listening environment for newborn babies designed to calm and soothe through the actual recorded sounds of a mother's body beat and caressing music by the world's favourite composers. We actually did a concept album for this, but
I'm like very happy there.
yeah, look, if you want your baby, look, so this is this is pre-listening to the music, this is post-listening to the music. Look at the results, you cannot argue. This is the start of the day, what are we doing?
I don't know. We're going
Board, surf, wind,
winding, board,
water,
falling.
Phil's birthday. We took a boat out on a lake in Austin, and Connor just sort of like laying there in the water, like slowly letting the water just fill in his like eyeballs and mouth and nostrils.
It's literally a montage of him getting decked by the water. That's hilarious.
You and me, I think, were like he was Kelly and I was Slater. Real personal camera connection.
It's the most amazing place we've ever been to, and it's like nowhere else in the world. We've done a lot of travelling through Europe and America. This place is amazing. It's very different. There's some weird things we're getting used to, but it's nice that it's so different.
Like your toilets.
Your toilets.
The bidet. What do they
It's
have?
like space.
Yeah, it's like being in the future. So we're in the hotel room, and he's gone to the bathroom. And I just hear him screaming. And I'm like, are you okay? And he couldn't even talk. He couldn't even explain what was going on. I was like, stop! Don't. I just know, all I heard was, it's so hot.
What we've got here is
It feels like Dom is like the biggest comedian out of everybody, but he has such good rapport with everybody else, so he's able to create so many of these fun moments.
sound desk. Dave's like the DJ, so what he'll do is he'll go on his top search, which is nothing but Thieves, and then we're sort of.
Well, this is all I do. I don't actually mix you guys. I just shut this through.
Yeah, and like he does like this and that, but really it's just. Oh shit, it's buffering. Don't let that happen tonight, because people are not going to know that we're not playing it.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if that would translate well. Because at first that was funny, we looked at each other. I was trying to be clear, I was like, if you have a phone, put your lighter. And then everyone went, she just laughed. It was very fun.
Yeah, one of my favourite things is the gig is laughing at you.
Yeah,
I love it.
Just a good time.
It is funny because Connor has to deal with a crowd that don't particularly speak English.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some. So it's I always sort of wonder what he's going to say and how he does it, but he does a really good job. Really good job, yeah.
And did it look great from the stage?
It looks amazing. I wish you could see it. It's almost unfair. It's selfish. We should get our phones out so you can see how it looks.
We played just 5 of us.
That would look awful.
We'd be able to play if you waving our phones. Maybe we should play
Sorry,
a song now.
if you don't find us funny, it is funny in the UK, I promise.
Comedy gold.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad that they have such like friendly rapport with one another. The banter's there. It really just looks like it's a group of 5 best friends who are all at any given moment like jabbing each other with dumb jokes, and that's just the way any good friend group should be, in my opinion. Sometimes with friend groups, like you push the needle too far and it hurts, and then you guys have to kind of repair. But in the context of doing something as rare as being in a rock band, being friends with one another, enjoying each other's company, and having that mutual goal, it's what makes it all worth it, right? There's that quote about in your 20s you think life is about the destination. In your 30s, then you realize, no, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. But in your 40s, you realize, okay, maybe the journey doesn't even matter. It's about who accompanies you on any of the journeys that you may decide to go on. Go down rock band journeys with the best of your friends, and I don't know, I think life is going to be pretty great. Very wholesome look at them. Dom definitely seems to be the comedian, and Dom and Connor's rapport, at least in that part 1, seems to be the crux of the video, but maybe there's more to the rest of the band as well. Let's check out the last song of the day. This one is Love Song. Wow, right here, this intro feels like they're tuning. When I was in band, you would always hear the band and orchestra like playing concert C at the beginning to, start things up. It just feels so reminiscent for me. This is Romania, right? Bucharest? I like the setting. Wow. So they're remoting in from wherever they are to the Bucharest Symphony. That's wild. I love how this track sort of has this sparse feel to it, but when we get into that chorus, everything just brightens up, literally reminiscent here, to reuse the word, of the sun shining through a canopy of trees. It's very, very bright. I want to go back. And with that falsetto. So sad.
Like it's more than I can take sad. I cried so hard I died sad. Losing those making me human inside sad. Can I sing this to you? Gotta think about you, and it won't go away. No, it won't go away. It won't go away. Can I sing this to you? Gotta think about you, and it won't go away. It won't go away. I just came to say.
Oh wow. Are you noticing the way that I think it's like a jumbotron. It's to the beat, switching out some of the camera shots here. It's very symphonic. I like Nothing But Thieves Orchestra Sinfonica Bucuresti. Yeah, I like how that song is just so bright in those big choruses, and you know, it almost feels like not your standard love song. You know, the song titled Real Love Song. It's less than standard. Even lyrically, it's almost like a meta love song talking about the ways that love songs are written. And this one, it's going to be a sad love song. And there's something that I feel now, and that feeling that I have is not going away about you. And then even though it becomes a meta song, it's also then a love song in the end. I like songs like this. There's another one by, it's a different genre entirely, T-Pain and Chris Brown, Best Love Song. That was a song that I had listened to for so many so many like lonely nights back in like 7th or 8th grade, whenever it was. I don't know why, I was just like, man, this song is so good. I love how much it is about love itself, and being a song being about itself. This is the best love song, kind of proclaiming that. But in either case, this song definitely takes the idea of love in a different direction here. I love the surreal atmosphere in the video, that's for sure. I love the way it's shot with the 5 members of Nothing But Thieves against the, well, I guess they are the backdrop against the Bucharest Symphony there. Anytime you add strings, things will be beautiful, and it's all really comments that I've made before, but something specific that's important to kind of realize is with strings, because of how powerful they are, you want to be careful in which sections of this song you incorporate them. And if your plan is to incorporate them throughout the entirety of the track, you better make sure that there are dynamics that exist between those sections that justify the inclusion of those instruments. And I'm just thinking from a songwriter's perspective, a composer's perspective, because you can overcomplicate tracks very quickly, and especially if you're doing arrangements with symphony and an entire rock band with their own full sound, you have to find places to kind of justify your existence. Insert yourself with purpose. Otherwise, it will just create noise on top of noise, which may sound good if you're looking for a more chaotic and like boisterous effect, but if you're looking to let every single element in the mix at any given moment shine, you're going to want to be careful with where you're including strings or where you're dropping out the voice or the guitar, right? All of these components in songwriting that we consider. And in this song too, we had a huge dynamic shift between the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, and those shifts all felt very incremental, which I liked. It gives us this balance of predictability, but also payoff being as cathartic as if you couldn't predict it, because the payoff in those large moments, it's just that good. It's like musical candy, right? So we kind of have this, again, another balance, another way to use the term balance here. There's this balance of melodic reflection and like full throttle anthemic rock, and it just works. And I love that hook. Can I sing this to you? Oh god, now I'm just like listing off things that are occurring to me in my mind. Also, during this reaction, I was trying to think of who else Nothing But Thieves sounds like or reminds me of. I think I mentioned a few names at the beginning. Are they... I think there should be some bands that I should be able to list off right now, but I'm having trouble. But let me know your opinions on Nothing But Thieves in the comments below. Appreciate you all listening alongside me today. This was a really fun triple reaction. All thanks to you, Gundala. Much appreciated. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.